But here's the word instruction. All right, instruction, action or process of teaching. All right, set in order, arrange, prepare, inform. To pile, to big, to build, to big, to build. All right, instruct, to tell, inform, impart knowledge or information. So when you go and take instruction, going back to Proverbs 13, verse 1, a wise son heareth instruction. You're building the spirit, you're taking knowledge in. You see, you're being informed. All right? You're being set in order, as it says. You know, you're being arranged correctly. You're going the right way when it's actually righteous instruction, I should say. Because you can be instructed badly in a wicked way. But when you take righteous instruction, all right, you're being arranged in a good way, going the righteous route. You see, so you want to take heed to instruction. All right, and I want to get one example of someone taking bad instruction. Actually, let me see. I think that's in Proverbs. Was that Proverbs 16 verse 1? No, that's not. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, not Proverbs, but First Kings 12 verse 6, and it says, "And King Rehoboam consulted with the old men." Right, Rehoboam being the king of the southern kingdom. Before it was all the kingdom united at this time, because he was Solomon's son, King Solomon's son, but it split after him. All right, and this is why, because it's going to show you. I mean, all in all, it's all because of what King Solomon did, his wickedness. But look at the matter. Look what came out of it. Verse 6, and King Rehoboam, and then Jeroboam, just want to give the background real quick. Jeroboam, an Ephraimite, which he became the king of the northern kingdom. Okay, he took the rest of the 10 tribes. He had authority over the 10 tribes. But it says, and King Rehoboam consulted with the old men that stood before Solomon his father while he yet lived, and said, how do you advise that I may answer this people? So he went to the elderly to get counsel. That was the right thing to do, right? And they spake unto him, saying, if thou wilt be a servant unto this people this day, and wilt serve them, and answer them, and speak good words to them, then they will be thy servants forever. But he forsook the counsel of the old men which they had given him, and consulted with the young men that were grown up with him, and which stood before him. See, he forsook it. He heard his homies, basically. He heard his homies. His homies telling him, like, nah, man, fuck that, man, do this. Young men that don't know what, that didn't have the experience as like the elderly. And they were giving him wise instruction, wise words. So it's best that we take instruction, wise words from, our elders in the spirit. Even Akim that can be under you. If it's right in the spirit, take heed. Okay? Always take heed to instruction no matter what. All right? And it says, and consulted with the young men that were grown up with him, and which stood before him. And he said unto them, what counsel give ye that we may answer this people who has spoken to me, saying, make the yoke which thy father did put upon his lighter? And the young men that were grown up with him spake unto him, saying, thus shalt thou speak unto this people that spake unto thee, saying, thy father made our yoke heavy, but make thou it lighter unto us. Thus shalt thou say unto them, my little finger shall be thicker than my father's loins. And now, whereas my father did laid you with a heavy yoke, I will add to your yoke. And my father had chastised you with whips, I will chastise you with scorpions. So Jeroboam and all the people came to Rehoboam the third day, and the king had appointed, saying, come to me again the third day. And the king answered the people roughly, and forsook the old men's counsel that they gave him, and spake to them after the counsel of the young men, saying, my father made your yoke heavy, and I will add to your yoke. My father also chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions. Wherefore the king hearkened not unto the people, for the cause was from the Lord, that he might perform his saying, which the Lord spake by Ahijah the Shilonite unto Jeroboam the son of Nebat, right? Which because he got the the rest of the tribes, the 10 tribes, so that had to happen to the spirit. But all in all, look what happened. He didn't take counsel. That's what made him lose. The rest of the 10 tribes. All right, he put hell on them. He took counsel from his friends that he grown up with, instead of the counsel of the old men, the elders, who knew better, who had experience, and they were giving him wise instruction. But that was just an example, just taking heed to instruction. All right, because you can hear something a brother might say, and if you go against it, well, hey, the Lord can do something, and you'll recall it like, dang, I should have took heed. All right, I should have took heed. And that can happen. All right. All in all, this is a learning lesson. Sometimes brothers will bump their heads. All right, but try not to. Okay, try not to. Okay. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashem Rahakodash, double honor to my apostles, a great millstone, and peace and salutations to all from members of the elect. Shalom.